Hello, good morning, fellow comrades. Once again, I come to you this dawn just to bring nuggets of truth as I've usually been doing. Today, we are going to have a look at how to actually work with the Psalms mystically and magically. And I will please plead with you to hit on the notification bell. From time to time, because of my busy schedule, I sort of take French leave. Yes, I take French leave. Then I resurface again just to bring some of these uh, knowledge up so that we can all share within this. And I try to make these videos very explicit so that those who listen to me would just be able to get it right. Yes, get it right. Today we are having a look at the working of the Psalms. Working of the Psalms, yes. What I want us to appreciate is that these Psalms in the scriptures, they predate the Bible, and nobody knows their origin, but it is a belief that these were songs that were either Babylonian or from Egypt. I mean, it was Chaldean or from the Egyptians, and these psalms or songs were actually incorporated by the Hebrews by sort of changing them to suit their traditional religion. Yes, did these changes to suit their traditional religions. So if you find the Psalms, I think the greatest blind is that it was incorporated in the Bible. And then having co-opted these psalms into the Bible to suit their religious traditions. I mean, I'm talking of the Hebrews. These psalms have got mystical and magical powers, and these powers act like seeds. They act like seeds, and then when properly used, they actually bear fruit. They are very powerful. If you want to use these Psalms, you may read them from the Bible, or you may read them from the Torah. You may read them from the apps on our phones. But just reading them doesn't come with any sort of power. That is why we are going to see how to use them. You can also incorporate the candles, the herbs, the incense, the talismans from the 6 and 7 book of Moses can be incorporated in the use of the psalms. And in choosing of the Psalms to recite, we it is a good thing to follow the traditional list. Yes, it's a good thing to follow the traditional list. Howbeit, I want to mention that any psalm can be used for any problem. Yes, any psalm can be used for any problem. But if you follow the traditional list, then you have a better chance of having a solution to your problem. Just reading out the Psalms will not do much. Yes, it will not do much. What we actually do is that we recite the Psalms to cause changes on a very deeper levels. On a deeper level. It means that when you are reciting the Psalms, it should seep into your subconscious mind. It is there that your desire and your intent will be realized. And what we also do in the initial stage is that you read through the Psalms without stopping. If you have a particular Psalm, you just read through or recite it without stopping. So that is the first thing you do. If it's, for example, Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters, restores my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of shadow and of death, I will fear no evil, for thou with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointed my head with oil, my cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I'll dwell in the house of the Lord. I've just recited Psalm 23, and you recite it in that manner. Then you take it slowly. After then, the next thing to take the same psalm slowly. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. But this time, you will be contemplating on the psalm and how it relates to your intent or your problem. Yes, it is at that level, at that deeper level, that you begin to realize, you begin to realize solutions to your problem. Another thing is that repetition of a particular psalm, repeating it several times is key for the realization of your problems. It is key. You need to repeat several times. Sometimes you repeat 7 times, 21 times the same psalms. As you repeat, and then you slowly contemplating on your intent or your problem and the content of the psalm, how it relates to your problem. It is then that the seed will really bear fruit of your psalms. Then we have to choose, just like I said, you choose a particular psalms from the usual traditional list, like Psalm 4 for those who are unlucky, and Psalm 1 for those who are having miscarriages, in that order. That list, you can choose from it. It is better to choose from them because they are things, psalms that have been used over the years. Now, there are three categories of there are certain three categories we can use. Which one is the contractual psalms? The contractual psalms are Psalm 23, 24, 27, 46, and 91. These are the contractual psalms. Then we have the purification psalms. The purification psalm is Psalm 6, Psalm 32, 38, 51, 102, and 103. These are the purification psalms. Then we have the Psalms of Gratitude, and it's Psalm 143, 66, and then 150. 143, 63, Psalm 66 and 150. These are the two Psalms of gratitude, Psalms of gratitude. Now, how do we put these Psalms of gratitude? Now, you see, when we work one of the Psalms from the contractual Psalms, we work one of it daily, you will see great changes in your life. It means you work on one of the Psalms daily of the contractual Psalms. I've just mentioned them. You see great changes in your life. Yes. And then also working regularly will reprogramming your mind. As you work regularly, it will be reprogramming. That's the seed. I just mentioned the seed will have access to the subconscious mind, which will bear fruit in your life. Then we have purification. The purification psalms, which I mentioned, is 6, 32, 38, 41, 102, 130, and 143. These purification psalms, what is that? Is that anytime you find negative thoughts creeping into your mind, it purifies your mind from that sort of negativity. So that is exactly what the purification psalms that it changes negative thoughts. So that is for the purification. Then we have the gratitude psalms, and usually this is read after your desire has been met, and it's read 7 times. 7 times, yes. That is Psalm 66 and then 150. Yes, they are read 7 times. Then you can also initiate yourself. into a particular Psalms. Yes. One of my teachers, he initiated himself into Psalm 91. And what happens is that for his lifetime, over a period of about 70 years, he daily repeated the Psalm 91. So what happens is that you become initiated into that particular Psalm. Then anytime he has problem of defense or he has any problem, he only has to recite it once for him to receive his desire. You understand? Because he has repeated it several times. Because I've told you, repetition of the Psalms is the key. I think I've been a source of a blessing to you this morning. And as I usually say, Shalom, Shalom, Baruch Hashem. See you.